Hello, and welcome to Speak Up English. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic, reading and its role in mastering English. Reading stands out as an excellent method to boost your word knowledge, grasp the language more deeply, and gain assurance in conversation. As you read, you'll observe words in authentic contexts, pick up fresh idioms, refine your grammar, and even begin thinking in English. While many focus solely on speaking and listening for language acquisition, reading plays an equally vital part. It accelerates word recognition, clarifies sentence patterns, and shows real-world English usage. In this video, we'll discuss the value of reading and practical ways to incorporate it into your daily English practice. Let's jump in. 2. Advantages of reading for English learning. Engaging with English texts is among the strongest strategies for advancing your language abilities. It naturally introduces new terms, builds grammar intuition, and sharpens understanding. Let's examine some primary perks and how they can elevate your path to English proficiency. Broadening your word bank. A major plus of reading is encountering fresh vocabulary organically. Rather than rote memorization from lists, you witness terms in genuine phrases, aiding comprehension of their definitions, applications, and settings. For instance, suppose you're in a tale where it says, "The young child was thrilled by the fireworks illuminating the night." If thrilled is new, the context hints it's akin to excited or joyful. This mimics natural language absorption through usage. Additionally, reading exposes you to synonyms like happy, joyful, excited, delighted, thrilled, in varied scenarios, enriching your lexicon effortlessly. Refining grammar skills. Textbook grammar can feel overwhelming, but reading simplifies it. Encountering proper sentences in narratives, pieces, or tales lets your mind intuitively grasp English frameworks. Take, "She has been residing in London for 5 years." This demonstrates the present perfect continuous without explicit rules. Your subconscious picks up on structures, sequencing, and elements like prepositions, in, on, at, articles, an, the, and tenses through repeated exposure. Gradually, this enhances your oral and written expression without isolated grammar drills. Reading goes beyond word spotting. It hones your capacity to interpret concepts, viewpoints, and feelings in English. It conditions your mind to handle data in a second language. Consider an article on climate change. Even with some unfamiliar terms, you can track the core by emphasizing key ideas. This mirrors everyday talks where clarity isn't always perfect. Focus on titles, subheads, pivotal words, and the overall mood, serious, humorous, or educational, to infer meanings and grasp broader messages without full translations. Elevating writing and speaking. Reading sharpens your composition and dialogue skills too. You absorb how phrases connect, paragraphs transition, and thoughts link, aiding clearer self-expression. Novels rich in dialogue reveal natural exchanges, questioning, replying, and conveying feelings, which translates to real interactions. Your mind adopts idiomatic phrases. Instead of "I am very tired," you might adopt "I'm exhausted" for a more native tone. In writing, observing engaging techniques in stories, articles, or blogs inspires you to structure ideas, punctuate effectively, and captivate readers. Gaining cultural insights. Reading opens doors to cultures in English-speaking nations. Texts often reveal traditions, habits, and daily routines. A US-based story might cover Thanksgiving or high school life, while a British book might highlight afternoon tea, London vibes, or local wit. Language learning transcends rules and words. It's about grasping mindsets, behaviors, and interactions. This cultural depth fosters better connections with native speakers and eases language use. Clearly, reading fuels growth across vocabulary, grammar, comprehension, communication, and cultural awareness, making English learning richer and more fulfilling. 3. How reading aids real-world communication. Reading isn't limited to pages. It directly enhances your English interaction skills. Regular exposure embeds structures, terms, and phrases, leading to smoother, clearer speech. Let's see how it fosters better communication. Linking reading to better interaction. Struggling for words in English chats? Reading stocks your mental toolkit with usable expressions from dialogues and texts. You learn casual greetings like, "Hey, how's it going?" over formal ones, polite inquiries such as, "Could you direct me to the station?" and responses like, "Sounds great." This natural structuring eases real-life exchanges. Enhancing fluency in speech.
Fluency means talking without excessive breaks. Learners often pause for translations, but English reading rewires your thinking for quicker output. Absorbing patterns from stories means phrases come readily, like, "I couldn't believe my eyes" from a sunset scene, reusable as, "I couldn't believe my eyes at the fireworks." Reading automates expression, reducing hesitation. Reading aloud for better sound and flow. To refine pronunciation and rhythm, vocalize texts. This familiarizes you with English sounds and natural cadence. Practice stressing key words, like, "She was absolutely thrilled to receive the award," and mimic audiobook narrators for tone and pace. It builds speaking confidence through repetition. Fostering English thinking. Frequent reading accustoms you to English patterns, eliminating native language translation. Phrases like, "What do you think about?" become instinctive for discussions on movies or ideas, bypassing rule recall. In summary, reading bolsters speaking, fluency, pronunciation, and natural thought, making English communication effortless. 4. Guidance for selecting suitable reading content. Picking appropriate materials is key for English progress. Too tough? You get discouraged. Too simple? Growth stalls. Aim for level-matched, engaging options. Here's how. Matching texts to your proficiency. For beginners, A1 to A2, opt for graded readers with basic language, short tales for confidence, kids' books for simplicity, or visuals in comics. Understand 80% of words ideally. Example, try simplified classics like Alice in Wonderland. Picking engaging subjects. Enjoyment spikes with personal interests, sports articles for fans, travel pieces for explorers, lyrics for music lovers, or science or history for the curious. Example, football enthusiasts can dive into Messi or Ronaldo bios. Varying material types. Mix books for depth, blogs for casual tone, magazines for current events, and audiobooks for audio support. Switching keeps it fresh. In essence, select level-appropriate, intriguing formats to make reading rewarding. 5. Embedding reading in everyday life. Beyond materials, habit building ensures English gains via reading. Consistency trumps volume. Daily bits yield big results. Let's build routines. Establishing reading targets.
Set achievable goals. 10 minutes daily for starters, or 1 story weekly. Track via logs noting dates, titles, and new terms. Examples: read a page a day, finish a learner book per month, review 5 words per session. Use journals or apps for reminders. Forming solid habits. Tie reading to routines: morning with coffee, breaks at work, evenings pre-bed. Leverage tech, ebooks or apps like Kindle, use sites like BBC Learning English, audiobooks for dual skills. Create cozy spots, quiet, lit areas with tools handy. Minimize distractions. Blending with daily tasks. No extra time? Read while waiting, lines or appointments, commuting, transit, or unwinding at night. These snippets accumulate. Ultimately, consistent goals and integration turn reading into a transformative habit. 6. Tackling reading hurdles in English. Challenges like tough words or motivation dips are common, but solvable. Here's how to push through. Handling unfamiliar terms. Don't halt flow. Infer from context. Example, in the bright and dazzling sun, deduce dazzling as intensely bright. Use dictionaries sparingly. Guess first, note repeats. Opt for monolingual ones to think in English. Boosting drive and time. Combat boredom with passion-aligned content, sports news, recipes, mysteries. Start short, 5 to 10 minutes a day during breaks. Build routines with daily goals. Managing lengthy texts. Divide into chunks. Summarize paragraphs, highlight keys. Read aloud for rhythm. Note mains, new words, and summaries. Reread for deeper grasp. With these approaches, reading turns from challenge to joy. 7. Wrapping up. We've covered the reading's power in English learning. Vocabulary growth via context, natural grammar absorption, improved understanding, stronger expression, and cultural exposure. Remember, steady effort, even minutes daily, drives fluency. What's your next read? Share in comments. If helpful, subscribe for more tips. Keep exploring, and catch you next time.